Going to play the first 3 games of the season.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Chicago Bears. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Well, CD, new season is here. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They run with the All-Pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call, because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Ball on a 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his man, complete. That's Bowers. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 15 there, the Packers have a first.
If for some reason you doubted Chase's elite ability, how about this? Missed 5 games last season, still reached 1,000 yards and made the Pro Bowl. His name always at the forefront of the game's greatest playmakers.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw here, Herbert. Open man is Waddle complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Bowers. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. And a nice little start to the career for the rookie here, hitting the... Offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter. Herbert on first down now. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jonathan Taylor, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe...
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Bowers. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. 61 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first down, Justin Herbert. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I mean, it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down in the yard. Herbert now. And he's going to go down. They sack it back right around 30. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack. This has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. Here's Herbert. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good... About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On first down, it's Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3. Herbert back to the air. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And was able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. McPherson's kick is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 97 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Waddle, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
In order to lead in a game,
the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Bowers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Taylor. And a pretty quick burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
and in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator. When we clip out the box score, nowadays, not too many newspapers out there.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around with a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They run with Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On third down, here's Taylor. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It's a pickup of 6.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Herbert operating from the red zone. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Packers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Well, CD, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into week 2. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following that punt, which turned out as well as it possibly could have, this offense has 99 yards to go to the other end zone.
And defense is frothing at the mouth with a chance to get points themselves. If they tackle a runner in the end zone, safety. And if there's a holding call in the end zone, that's also a safety as well. So either way you decide to go on offense, you've got to be careful.
2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And 3rd and 1 now.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed down him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And he's going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap equally wide as they've established already.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 141 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Now it's Herbert. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Taylor. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this.
And got his man complete. Touchdown, Packers. Jamar Chase, 28 yards. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road, week 1. You're just hoping for that first win. The Pack. Offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
The first throw here for the backup, Garoppolo. Short throw to Musgrave. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That's complete right around the 8. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Carter, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, Charles, just impressive in all three phases. Offense, defense, special teams have really done their job. And here the offense doing its part yet again with another score in the fourth quarter.
I know.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Garoppolo looking to throw. That's caught by the rookie, Jaden Reed. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Green Bay, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Atlanta Falcons taking on Justin Herbert and the Green Bay Packers.
On a temperate afternoon for football here in the Southeast, there's a good look inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown Atlanta. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and Charles... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And we'll get this up just shy of the 30. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Operating from the gun, Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Bowers. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The Packers 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate. But the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games, what a setup for the rest of the season for us.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And he gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On their own side of the field.
Side of the field. But boy, what a ton center that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
He really did that. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Herbert. That's right. Touchdown, Packers. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all...
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. with Taylor to begin the drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. This defense for the Falcons, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the stream, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Taylor. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 39. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Herbert. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Taylor is in. Touchdown, Packers. This offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Looking middle, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down. They'll run with Taylor. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Back to throw. Herbert. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to add on to that lead. Heck of a start to his season. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. On 1st and 10, Herbert. That is incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had so much shadowing along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit to prevent him from making another catch to his big start.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in here by Chase. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 3rd and 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete on a deep ball.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
McPherson's kick is good, and the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 91 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Justin Herbert with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And there's a little bit of a case of back to the future because Justin Herbert as a rookie, 5 rushing touchdowns, 3 in 2021, and none last year.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. On first down, Herbert over the middle. That's caught by Chase. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. On the handoff, Taylor. Able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. The throw in the middle, take it in. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now again to Taylor. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Herbert, touchdown, Packers. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stuff. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. They run once more with Taylor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Brandon, every great running backs coach that I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission.
You took, and he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jamar Chase, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers are on on their way to a 2-0 start. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? From the gun, it's Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball at the 23, second and 8. Taylor. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 15-yard line. 160 yards rushing for him now to this point. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But in...
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. And on the pass, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much running.
Yeah, we were going to start bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back from the 31. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the ball.
That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 41 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Packers, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Well, we'll get to some more tomorrow.